Howdy guys, Havoc here. We got a game of domination on array using the AUG with extended mags. Got flak jacket, sleight of hand, and tack mask for perks. Got a couple of pretty bad fails in this one, some terrible aim and whatnot, but whatever, it's not real important. We come up with a pretty big win, so can't argue with that, I guess, eh? But it's not really about the gameplay on this one. As you guys can read by the title, it's Havoc Storytime. Well, what are you gonna read for us today, Havoc? Speaking of fails, though, that one in particular, that's some great aim. But no, I got a story about a birthday of mine where it was needless to say, it was not my lucky day, and had a bunch of friends over, and we're just doing whatever. We're playing some video games, and yeah, that's use a Strela to shoot at. I guess that's a good idea. But no, we're freaking playing some games, whatever. Playing some good old Dynasty Warriors 4, and we're playing some mini stick hockey. And we got this bright idea that we should have a boxing tournament, and there was about 6 or 8 of us there, and we had enough that we could actually set up a tournament and whatnot. And I got paired up against Spec. Now, I'm not a very big guy. I'm fairly skinny, and I'm slightly taller than Spec, but or right around the same size, anyways. And but he's a bigger built guy. Now, mind you, it was all in good fun, so I wasn't really expecting to get hurt. So, of course, we put on the gloves and we go at it. First round, and we're feeding shots back and forth. I actually cut him open there. Actually, his lip was bleeding slightly, nothing too bad, but I was I would say I won the first round. Let's put it that way. In my humble opinion, anyways. But no, we come out for the second round, and frickin' we start exchanging punches again, and I remember I tried to feed him a left hand. I'm right-handed. I mean, I technically am a switch hitter, but I can swing both left and right with bombs. But my right hand was back, so it was my power shot, so I was just trying to give him a jab with the left. And I remember before I got the shot off, he hit me, and it was a good shot, and it kind of spun me around a little bit. And as I was coming back up to give him a right, he came across with the right hand and just clobbered me. I remember, I didn't remember at the time, but afterwards, I remember spinning around and just dropping on the floor. And I don't remember anything. I'm pretty sure they were telling me they're like kind of wondering what the hell just happened. I do remember seeing stars. I actually did see stars. Not like spinning around my head, whatever, Looney Tunes style, but no. But I do remember coming to, and they're like trying to just figure out what the hell's going on, and frickin' they ended up pulling me behind a freezer and left me there. They just left me there, and they left me there frickin' just laying there, and I remember just breathing on the floor heavily. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I just got frickin' rocked. And of course, my mom comes downstairs and she sees that they're boxing, whatever. She doesn't see me behind the freezer. And she gets down there, she asks where I am, and they point to me. And she's a little bit concerned, and I kind of get up, and at that point, because I'm like, oh, if I don't get up, everybody's gonna get in trouble. So I get up, and she's like, what the hell happened? I'm like, I'm pretty sure I just got knocked out. So freaking later on that night, I mean, that was pretty much the end of it. She told us we weren't allowed to box anymore, so we just kept playing video games and played some more mini hockey. But I was completely out of it for the rest of the night. I mean, most of the time I'm a pretty hyper guy. I'm a good, happy guy, but when you get a concussion, you're supposed to wake the person up. Like, somebody's supposed to wake the person up and check on them a couple times. And my mom came downstairs to come check on me, and when she woke me up, I was being a complete ass apparently. And when she woke me up, I was like grunting at her, and she's asking me questions. She asked me my name, and I just like whatever, and these grunting noises. So she's like, so what is your name? Is it Bitchy? Fuck it. Freaking everybody just laughs, and I'm kind of like goes back off, whatever. She kept asking me questions, and I don't remember much of it. I mean, I was out of it for the entire experience. Let's put it that way, I guess. After I got knocked out, I remember after I was sitting on the couch and everybody else was just doing whatever. I remember sitting there on my DS playing some Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, whatever, March of the Minis. And everybody's just, why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you? I just got knocked out. But no, and that wasn't even the end of it. The next day, freaking, I live on a farm, and I went out to go do chores, and we have a feed shed where all our grain is stored, and I was in there, and my buddy shuts the door on me, and it's kind of it's a way you can lock it that you don't actually lock it, but it'll stay shut. And he asked me, is this like a dummy lock or something? And I, not thinking, I said yeah, but I meant that it looks like it's locked. So he pushes it up, and I got locked in the feed shed for probably an hour. Needless to say, it wasn't the greatest birthday ever. It took him an hour to find the freaking key for it. But, yeah. But, so you guys can see the gameplay is wrapping up there. 200-52 win, fairly decisive. And, of course, Spec being a beast leads the way. And, I won a pretty respectable 21-4, I guess. But, that's it for Storytime with Havoc. Have a good one, guys.